everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to the Dice Tower. Today we're talking about Gen Con 2025. The Dice Tower is going to be there in full force, and if you're going to Gen Con 2025, we'd love to meet you. We'd love to say hi, and so this video is going to tell you a bit about our schedule and some of the things that we're doing there so that we can. I mean, first of all, if you see us anywhere, then say hi. We'd love to say hi with you. We'd love to talk to you for a brief moment or maybe longer moment if we have a chance. That's why we're there. That's why the Dice Tower staff comes there. So unless you see me carrying a giant pile of boxes or something, yeah, feel free to say hi to me. We're going to be at booth 331. That is where our booth is. Then come by and join us there. We're going to have a bunch of different merchandise from the Dice Tower and promos, things that you can buy. Well, not necessarily buy. You're giving us money. You're donating to the Dice Tower channel, and then we have these gifts for you there. And in fact, we're doing something different this year. This is one of our first playmats. These Dice Be Cursed. Andy Jewett drew this for us. Really like this. And so we have these. So the first 3 days of the con, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the first 25 people to come by our booth, we'll give you one of these, and we'll sign it if you so desire. We'll be at the booth at various points. We'll have a schedule up, and you can come by and find out when different Dice Tower people will be at the booth. And we'd love to say hi, take a picture, whatever you would like. Come by, roll some dice, maybe win a prize. But we're also going to be playing games from publishers, not just at our booth, but at some of their booths too. So you have a chance, come by. You could get in the game, or you could at least watch the game to see how it's played. We have a lot of different hot games going to be played. So I'm going to give you the schedule for that. So let's start with Thursday, the opening day of the con. Our first games won't be till 11 because I know people are running in at 10, running around and buying. But at 11 o'clock at our booth from Renegade Games, we have Heroescape being played. Joey's going to be playing that. So come and see the massive game. It's just a big pile of toys. Eric Summer is going to be at booth 2927, and he's going to be playing Critter Kitchen. This newest game out there as you send out these different critters to cook dishes. At 1 p.m., Mike is going to be at our booth playing the new version of Ice as you go down an archaeological dig trying to discover cool artifacts. At 3 o'clock, Eric Summer is going to be at our booth playing Twinkle Twinkle from All Play Games, our sponsor, and the table that we're playing on is from All Play Games, and you'll definitely want to check them out and play this new tile laying game from Ammon Anderson. At the same time, at 3 p.m., I will be playing Battle for Hoth at the Asmodee booth at booth 809. So come and see that. I think some of the designers will be there, so that's going to be exciting. I will also defeat my enemies. Okay, before I get into Friday's schedule, at night at 7 p.m. in Ballroom 500, we are going to be telling you who won the Dice Tower Awards. The best games of 2024, and we've already announced all the nominations, and this is a fun event to come to because not only do we announce all the awards, but we have some inductees to the Hall of Fame, we have skits and some other shenanigans going on there. Now the tickets, they were sold out last I checked, but sometimes tickets become available. But you can also bring a couple generics, and you can get in that way. There's always extra room. We'll let you in as long as we've never run out of room before, so we'd love to have you come and join us for the awards. All right, let's talk about games at the booth again. On Friday at 10 a.m., Chris is going to be playing Primal at the booth, where you're fighting against a giant monster together. At noon, Wendy's going to be showing off the new version of Quirkle Flex. So come by and check that out. At the same time, at noon, Z is going to be at the Asmodee booth 817 playing Duel for Cardia. So come on out and defeat Z there. At 2 p.m. at our booth, Mike is going to be playing a couple games from IV Studios, Time to Panic and Graft. Both very interesting, smaller games. At 4 p.m., I'm going to be at room 239 with CGE. So come on out there as me and Vladika Vatel are messing around with code names. And then Camilla will be at our booth at 4 p.m. where you can come and see the new Fate of the Fellowship, Lord of the Rings cooperative game. So come on out and play that. On Saturday at our booth, Mike is going to be showing off the new Kinfire Council. This is a game, the newest in the series that's in this really cool world of negotiation and area control. I'm going to be at the All Play booth at 1849 playing Alibis. So come on out and let's see if we're on the same wavelength there. Z at noon will be at booth 2927 playing Potions of Azerland, a game about brewing potions and selling them with some really neat simultaneous selection. Wendy's going to be at booth 1109 at noon in the Asmodee area playing a new Lego game, Brick Like This. So come on out and play that with her. And at 1:30, Camilla's going to be at our booth playing Leviathan Wilds. She works together, and as you try to defeat an enemy, jumping from platform to platform to defeat this monstrous enemy. Joey's going to be at the Asmodee booth at 3 p.m. at 817, booth 817, playing Happy Mochi. So come on out and play that with him. And then finally on Sunday, as a side note, there's not a Dice Tower event, but I just want everyone to know that every Sunday there is a Christian worship service at Gen Con. You can find out the information for that online that I lead and I teach at. And don't worry, we always finish in time for you to get to the exhibit hall, but we'd love to have you come out. That's at 9 a.m. At the booth, we're going to be playing, at booth 1109 at the Asmodee area, Joey's going to be playing Star Wars Super Teams. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then at our booth at noon, Wendy's going to be playing the new Toy Battle. So back and forth as you fight with toys from Paulo Mori. And then at 1 p.m., Mike's going to be playing a couple games from Chip Theory, Fighting 5, and Roth. So come play those with him. So there's lots of games, like I said, and we're going to be around. We're also going around looking at the convention. We'll be putting up blogs of convention footage, but mostly we're there to say hi to you. So if you see us, we'd love to see the folks who watch our videos. We'll see you at Gen Con. I'm really excited about it. Until then, though, I'm Tom Vasel. Talk to you later. Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Vasel.